COVID-19, in my opinion, is directly China's fault from the spread to the just originating from there. So, my first reason that I believe that China is directly responsible for it is because um, China is the start of the virus because it started in Wuhan, China, and it was from someone who ate a bat. Um, and so yeah, so someone ate a bat there, and that's where the virus came. Scientists have done some more research on it, and they have found that the virus did come from a bat. So that's where it originated from. The Chinese government was trying to say that the virus originated from an American soldier who was in the Midwest to eastern part of the country on duty, and that is fake news. The scientists have again went back and said no, it's from Wuhan, China. It's the start of the virus. So that's one reason why I believe that China is fully responsible for this. My second reason is scientists in China, while they were looking at this disease, because there was a ton of people getting infected by it, and people were just blaming it on the flu, but scientists then started looking at it more closely, and they kind of were scared of what they found out. Four scientists from China, they were researching it, and they were again really like, what the heck's going on with this virus? And they went back to the lab and did some more research on it. And then that night they went on a video chat and expressed what they found and told the Chinese public what they were finding in their research. So once that happened, the following morning, the four scientists were thrown into jail because the Chinese government again was trying to downplay it and not allow the public to know what was going on with it. So as they were in jail for 4 days, most of the world was starting to figure out about this virus. They didn't know the significance of it, but they were starting to figure out that this virus could be pretty rough, but they didn't think it was going to be rough for them, just for China. So as this is going on, China is again one of the biggest superpowers of manufacturing and shipping, and they were again shipping everything, especially the United States. I mean, we're like one of the best partners with China. Our government and our economy relies basically on China's, so does China's. So they were a little worried by that their government would be hurt by this virus. So that's why they were kind of hiding it. So as the four scientists were in jail still for 4 days, the Chinese government comes back with them and makes them sign a paper saying that what they said was false, to kind of give their people of China and the rest of the world kind of the know that maybe it's not that bad. So as this is going on, again, they were downplaying it and letting the virus spread more and more throughout more countries, not just China. So that was my second reason. My third reason would be the Chinese, like I said, was downplaying their numbers and whatnot. The Chinese government is numbered that they had 82,000 cases and 3,000 deaths so far, and that is up to date to today, April 13th. Which, again, I don't really believe that, because, again, they were putting most of their deaths as the flu, just like every other country, but they were hiding it and way before that, and they could have stopped this virus a lot sooner and made it not as significant as it is right now. So in late December, early January, the Chinese government had a health administration had like a big meeting on it with almost all the countries, and China did not share their numbers correctly. They gave false numbers and false reads on it, which again, that's a huge reason why the spread has come to the United States, and we're now the #1 country with the most cases. So as they're shipping stuff around, being China and being their powerhouse that they were just moving the virus as it was going. So there's almost 186,000 deaths now in the whole world from this virus, which might not seem like a lot, but the worry is that the virus is going to get more dangerous in years to come, because we still really don't have like a vaccine or anything, and some people are immune to it, but not everyone in the world. So China has, again, in my opinion, they're the direct responsibility of the spread and like where it originates. I mean, they can defend whatever they want about it, but it is known by, I think, pretty much everyone that it is from China. And in my opinion, I think China should be punished in some way, whether that's with money or like repaying countries for all like the amount of ventilators that people have had to buy for the people who are sick or whatever. I think China, in my opinion, should have to pay for what they've done. They can blame it, like they almost every time they blame it on the Americans for some odd reason. But Donald Trump, our president, would not shut down the borders and shut everything off with China about a month and a half ago, just to blame it on China. He wants to keep America safe. So, in my opinion, China is just trying to deflect it and act like it's not that big of a deal. And them reporting false numbers. I think they are even reporting false numbers right now when they say there's only 3,000 deaths. I think that's not even logical, in my opinion, because there's almost three times the amount of population in their country. So that just doesn't make sense. So thank you.